Hey guys, Psych here. Sorry about that. Well, somebody was asking me to, just take a look at all my t-shirts that I use on YouTube. And so I decided to collect them all. Every now and then I'll get like a few t-shirts at least. And yeah, I try not to get too many. In that case, I was actually, thinking at some point if I got too many of these t-shirts, and they're just taking up all this freaking space, I thought that I might actually start giving them out, to you fans, just for free, every now and then. I might give one out or two, if you know what I mean. Now, another thing about the t-shirts that I wear, like sometimes I'll actually get them, and at first I'll think they're kind of funny, but then, after about a couple times of wearing them, sometimes the joke will kind of wear off, which is part of the reason why I keep on trying to get new t-shirts. Also, I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see the same t-shirt every single time, but anyway. So I'm going to start, showing them off here, with the first one being this one. This one I kind of recently got earlier this year. If you can't read it, it says, "Everything I know, I learned from the streets." And I actually just found this at Walmart, to be frank, and I thought it was kind of funny. It's like, yeah, right. You know what I mean? So I'll just put that down here. Okay, next shirt. Now, if you've been watching my channel long enough, you might actually recognize those shirts. Now, this is back when I was only like, talking about psychology, sociology stuff, and, gamer stuff. And at first, this was basically my only shirt that I had to show most of the time. I mean, as you can see right now, I'm just wearing one of my regular shirts. I've been getting a bit lazy lately, to be frank. Sometimes I'll be too tired, and so sometimes I'll be like, oh, whatever, fuck it, let's just make the video. I seriously just don't have a lot of time sometimes to do stuff for you guys. But anyway. And you might have seen this one in memory of my social life. Like, this is actually kind of one of my favorites. Sorry about the light. I can kind of see the light here. It's a bit glaring a bit. And, after that first t-shirt, that PlayStation t-shirt that I used to wear, I thought, I hardly ever see anybody just wear silly shirts on YouTube. And, I thought it would just be a fun thing to do. And, of course, I was correct. You might have seen this one. This is also one of my favorites. Just says, "Hush, no one needs to know that they mixed pizza and pineapple together." That's not too bad of one. Alright, next one. "Trust me, when I woke up today, I had no plans to be this sexy, but hey, shit happens." If you can kind of see it. Oh my god. Some of these shirts aren't really cheap either. And I'll show you those, of course. "Bitches be trippin'." Or maybe I just pushed one. Not a bad one. I mean, after a short while, I kind of got over that shirt, but it's still a likable one, I guess. I may be wrong, but I doubt it. It's not a bad shirt. Of course, you might have also seen this one. I remember when I wore this shirt, every now and then somebody will comment in the comments something like, "Nice trees" or something. It's like, yep, they know who this guy is. And of course, this one. Now, this one I actually bought a little while ago, and I just thought it looked kind of, I would say, kind of badass in kind of a silly kind of way. I mean, Jesus riding on top of a T-Rex with, flame breath. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? Also, the person that made that up was probably high or something. This one I've been using a lot recently. You need to let that shit go, Buddha. Not a bad one. Fun fact, I don't care. Now, I do kind of like to express how much I don't really care about how people think, but, I think everybody cares a little bit. Even I care a little bit about what people think about me, you know. But, I also need to address, to the haters out there, of course. I would have never become a YouTuber or made YouTube videos if I cared way too much about the way people thought of me. If I was like that, I would have just, no. And this one, I kind of got over after a while. It just says "chill, bitch." I mean, it's not like a bad shirt or anything, but the joke just, after a short while, I kind of got over it. Plus, when I first got it, I didn't know it was a long sleeve shirt. So I don't know. I might wear it sometimes, but not very often. Next one. Shit I don't have time for. I mean, you guys might have, again, like I just said a moment ago, sometimes I just don't have the time for shit. I mean, sometimes I don't even have the time to make a video and just come up with something. So sometimes I'll be like, this, I don't have the time for this shit, their shit, your shit, any of this shit, more shit, anything that have shit to do with me. So just kind of me expressing myself there on how much time I have sometimes throughout the day. Because sometimes I really don't have the time for jack shit. Even to this day. I'm the nicest asshole you've ever met. I mean, some people have kind of on the channel thought of me as an asshole because they don't think I agree with their opinions or respect their opinions by simply not agreeing with them. So, which is part of the reason why I came up with this shirt when I actually saw it. Now, most of my t-shirts I just tend to get from Spencer's. If you've ever been to that store, it's a very easy place to find, a lot of the funnier stuff. Now, these shirts here are kind of expensive here. In case of emotions, assume the fetal position. Coping mechanisms. It's not, I mean, it's kind of a silly shirt. Kind of a little throwback look. Now, this is a Stephen Rhodes t-shirt. Now, they have some nice, shirts that they have, kind of old-fashioned looking comedy kind of deals. I actually really like some of their t-shirts. So I would actually suggest you check them out. Not that I'm an advertiser or anything, but that's just my opinion. Anyway. So here's the next one. This is another Steve Rhodes. Let's sacrifice Tony. When I was actually with my mother when I got this, and when I picked this t-shirt out, she just laughed her ass off. She's like, "Oh my God, Blake, you're actually going to wear that?" It's like, well, yeah. A long time ago, I actually used to have this Hunting for Tails t-shirt, and it involved this Asian, this hot Asian chick in a thong carrying a rifle on the front of my t-shirts. Of course, eventually my father got to the t-shirt and probably shredded it or burned it. But, just like he actually once actually shredded like one of the posters of a couple lesbians fingering each other, if you know what I mean. Yep. That. Anyway, next one. Sick of your shit. This is a new one that I got recently. Health and well-being. Get well soon. I mean, I can't tell you how many people I'm sick of. I'm also getting really sick of this COVID-19 BS. Here's the last one. This is also one I got just recently. A lifetime of avoiding people has prepared me for this. And there you have it. That's basically all of my YouTube t-shirts. Now, of course, I also have the cups, but I'm not going to bring those out at the moment. I decided not to do that for this video, and there's a chance I probably never will. But I mean, if for any reason you wanted me to, I guess I will try to pick up on that note. But yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep on, getting, t-shirts. Maybe eventually one day I'll give one to a fan, for free if I start to get too many of them. And again, I started doing this because it's just something that I either hardly see anybody do on YouTube or never see them do, due to the fact that a lot of these YouTubers have, they work with contractors and sponsors, and they probably don't want them to have these types of t-shirts on their YouTube channels. And I think that some people are afraid of being inappropriate sometimes. I mean, if I was to give any advice to these types of people, I would actually just tell them to not work with people like that. In the first place, I understand if you do, because I understand that you're getting paid for it, sometimes plenty of money, actually. However, if you work for any kind of government like that, they take away some of your freedom and freedom of press, expression to express yourself, or at least they try to. Not to say that they can actually do that, but of course they will probably try to take away your channel if you do. So I at least understand the reason why a lot of YouTubers are like this. That, and probably some of the criticism from parents trying to state the fact that, kids might see their channel. And as far as kids seeing my channel, I mean, I would, of course, just respectfully talk to them about the things that they've seen on my channel with, the knowledge that I've accumulated over time. But, anyway. So with that being said, going on 12 minutes here, I will just end the video. If you guys have any more questions, comments, leave them down. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.